Hello, my wonderful friend. Today's video is on 7 signs she wants you to touch her. These are some of the most clear signs that she likes you. When you're thinking about how to flirt with a girl or how to get her to fall for you, it's very important that you understand how to touch a woman correctly. This includes knowing where to touch a woman and the signs that she wants you to touch her. Can you imagine how terribly awkward it would be if you thought that maybe she liked you and maybe it was a good idea to touch her and then it creeped her out and it went terribly wrong? That's like your worst nightmare, isn't it? That's the last thing you want. But when you know how to read the signs that she wants you to touch her, that's what makes dating and relationships much less stressful and much more exciting and enjoyable. So to learn the 7 signs that she wants you to touch her, make sure you stay with me until the end of this video. Each woman is a little different, so each woman will show different signs. So it's very important that you know what each of these signs are. As we dive in, make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell. My name is Melannie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men and creator of Attracting Lasting Love Academy. I'm your go-to source to learn how to find the adorable love of your life. I'm talking your ultimate dream girl, and make her fall so hopelessly in love with you that you get to wake up with her by your side every single day for the rest of your life. So make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. And to learn more about all the powerful strategies you'll discover in my academy, go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. Because what I teach is based on science, you'll learn the real, most effective strategies that help you go from having no idea why you're not married yet to coming home to a shower of kisses every day. Okay, let's talk about touch. As I said, you're going to discover the signs she wants you to touch her. But we just need to get some things out of the way first. And one of them is, moving forward, we're just going to assume that you're only going to touch her appropriately, okay? That should just kind of be common knowledge, but just in case, I'm going to say it. If you have not yet seen this video on 13 places women want to be touched, and yes, they are all appropriate, make sure you watch that video. I will put a link in the description below. And while you're there, also check out this one on how to touch a woman, because the way you touch her is either a deal breaker or a game changer. So I will put links to both of those in the description below. But moving forward, we're going to assume that when you see these signs, you only touch her appropriately. If you're not going to do that, you're out of line. So we're just going to assume that that's what's going on. With that, let's get started with the first sign she wants you to touch her. Sign number 1 is that she bumps into you. Now, this can often be like a little playful bump, like when she's teasing you or when you're walking side by side and she just kind of bumps into you. Or it could be completely by accident. If you notice she kind of brushes past you or bumps into you a lot when she walks past you, there's a really good chance she doesn't even know she's doing it. But it's because she is thinking about you and she's clearly okay with that touch, which is a pretty good sign that she wants you to touch her. She wants to be close to you. The second sign that a girl wants you to touch her is if she touches your arm, like that little playful push. You know, she could just bump into you, but she can also kind of playfully push you. Or maybe she'll push your shoulder. Each girl's a little bit different. But if she gives you a little playful push, that's a good sign. Again, she's breaking the touch barrier, letting you know it's appropriate and she wants you to break that barrier, but also saying, hey, is he okay if I touch him? Because he's like really cute and I want to touch his arm and stuff like that. Yes, girls think about your arms and they want to touch them. Just throwing that out there. Third sign a girl wants you to touch her is if she leans in when you're close, when you're maybe if you're standing close and you're talking and she kind of leans in, or she may even lean in and then lean back, lean in and lean back, or maybe if you're like sitting next to each other and she kind of tends to lean in when you're talking. Those are really good signs that she is comfortable being close to you, that she likes being close to you. And they're good indicators that, yeah, she wants to be close to you. Now, obviously, on the flip side, you know, if she like tries to stay as far away as possible, yeah, that's the opposite of what you want. So looking for that little bit of a lean is a good sign. Can you imagine how exciting it would be to see these signs in real life and have her be receptive to your touch? Touch is one of the things that makes a relationship magical and fun and exciting, and it brings you closer together, both figuratively and literally. Here's an important question though. How do you make sure you attract the right kind of woman? Because being able to read the signs that a woman wants you to touch her is one thing, but making sure you're attracting the right kind of woman is another. For instance, wouldn't it be terrible to see the signs, but find out you're only attracting a toxic woman, a woman who's fake and who just wants attention? That would be crushing, right? To find out that she's just playing you. That's a horrible feeling. So with all of these signs, it is critical that you know how to attract the right kind of woman. A woman who's sincere, who's feminine, who's faithful and loyal as much as she is beautiful. You want her to be loving and sweet and sincere. And this is especially important if you've been burned in the past and you've had those bad relationships, or if you are just afraid to put yourself out there because you don't want to get caught in a fake, toxic relationship. You're going for the real deal, right? A loving, wonderful relationship that makes you feel alive. So how do you find that? There are 5 critical, life-changing strategies that help you do this. And this is exactly what I teach you how to master in my academy. I walk you through in great detail so that there's no guesswork and you don't have to stress. You can just follow the proven roadmap. That sounds way better than just guessing, right? Would you like to learn more about what these strategies are so you can protect your heart and make sure you find the sweet, adorable love of your life instead of falling for a bad relationship? To discover more about these strategies, go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. In this free training, you'll discover what's been keeping you from the love of your life and what you need to do to now attract that beautiful, sincere, tender, sweet woman. You'll also discover more about my academy there. If you'd like a professional's help to guide you through these steps so you can become a pro fast, you'll learn all about those details there as well. I will put a link to this short free training in the description below, and I will also put a link in the pinned comment. Again, just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. Like, don't wait, open it in a new tab right now so you don't forget. Staying ignorant about what the most effective strategies are is literally setting yourself up for failure. So set yourself up for success in love right now by making sure you watch that free masterclass. Let's keep going with our signs a girl wants you to touch her. The 4th sign a girl wants you to touch her is that she sits close to you, or maybe even leans up against you a little bit when you're sitting next to each other. This is a really common thing to do when you're first starting to get to know each other. It often happens without even realizing it. You just kind of sit next to each other and you happen to sit close because you think each other's cute. And if she's sitting close to you, that means she's like, you're touching. She's okay with you touching, and it can be a really good sign that she would even like more. This is especially true if she's kind of leaning in while she's sitting next to you. She may notice she's doing it, she may not. Either way, it's a very good sign. My next sign that she wants you to touch her is just that she gets close to you. Not every woman is going to be comfortable touching you, especially if she doesn't know you very well. But if she just gets really close, kind of in your personal bubble space a little bit, not in a weird way or in an intrusive way, but if she just gets close to you, that's a really key sign. This is kind of similar to leaning in, but if you just notice she happens to be really close to you, especially if that's not something she does with a lot of people, that can be a key sign, especially if she tends to be a little bit more shy. Quick question before we get to the last of our signs. This is the 3rd video I think I've made on touching a woman and how to touch a woman and where to touch a woman. Are you enjoying these videos, and would you maybe like some more on touching women or the signs she wants you to touch her? If you do, comment touching to let me know. Your feedback really helps me as I'm making new videos, so thank you. And as always, a huge shout out, a huge thank you to those of you who are so generous with the super thanks. It really helps me so much to continue to bring you this high quality content. So thank you a million times. And to anyone who's feeling like you're really enjoying this video, if you would like to use the super thanks, it would mean the world to me. So thank you. So my next sign that she wants you to touch her is that she actually touches you. And yes, we've gone over some ways where she will do that up to this point, but I mean even further. Like for instance, maybe she gives you a hug every time she sees you, or maybe your hands brush up against each other when you do things, or when she's handing you something. Let's say she's showing you something on her phone, or you're showing her, and you let your hands kind of overlap and nobody moves them. Things like that, if she is actively touching you, it's a good sign she wants to touch you and she wants you to touch her. Another example of this would be if she places her hand on your arm or something when she's talking to you, or if she comes up behind you and she puts her hand on your shoulder or your arm or whatever so she can talk to you and then just kind of leaves it there for a while. If you notice that there are ways she is touching you, it's a really good sign she is good with the touch. And our next sign she wants you to touch her is that she responds very positively when you do touch her. If you're wondering if you're seeing those signs that she wants you to touch her, it can be a really good idea. You don't want to like move too fast and freak her out. Just start trying some things, like maybe sitting really close to her, or leaning in, or putting your hand on her arm. That video I mentioned, it looks like this. That's the 13 places women want to be touched. That's a powerful resource for you. But just trying a couple of those and notice how she responds. If she responds really positively, she smiles big and she blushes or acts a little flustered, but in a happy way, these are all fabulous indications that yeah, she loves that you just touched her. And when you see that, it's a good sign that yeah, she's good with it. She really likes it. If she's acting excited and happy that you touched her, it's probably because she is. So here's an important question with that in mind. Do you know the science-based way to attract the love of your life? The science-based way to find the love of your life? Do you know that? Every moment you don't know this, you are missing out on magical experiences with the adorable love of your life. And if you're not careful, you can miss her altogether because you're not prepared. I'd hate for that to happen, wouldn't you? Take the time now to watch that free masterclass and discover what these science-based, powerful strategies are so that you can find the sweet, feminine love of your life. Absolutely capture her heart and make her want to spend the rest of her life by your side. Discover now the strategies that help guarantee your ultimate success in love. Just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. I will also put a link in the description below. Should we recap real fast what these signs are? Let's do it. Sign number 1 is that she bumps into you, either playfully or even accidentally. If it happens a lot, it's a really good sign. Second sign, she playfully pushes you, like your arm. It's a very common thing that women do. Number 3, she leans in when you're close, kind of bridges that gap a little bit. And you don't even have to be standing super close. If she's just leaning in, it's a very, very good sign. Number 4, she sits close and maybe even leans up against you a little bit when you're sitting next to each other. Number 5, she gets close to you. Again, not all women are going to feel comfortable touching you, especially if she's shy or you don't know each other very well. But if she gets close to you a lot, that's a really good sign. Number 6, she touches you. Things like hugs, or touching your arm, or touching your shoulder, or letting your hands touch. Whatever it is, if she's actively touching you, that's a really good sign. And number 7, she responds very well when you touch her. She gets excited, she blushes, she smiles. Positive signs that she likes it. mean that she likes it. Thank you so much for watching, my amazing friend. Be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell and give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I want to hear from you in the comments. Did you enjoy this? Would you like more videos about how to touch a woman? If you would, comment touching to let me know. And make sure you share this with a friend. This is huge stuff that every man needs to know, right? So make sure you share it with him. If you don't yet follow me on social media, there are links in the description below, and I share exclusive content in my Instagram stories. So make sure you especially follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much again, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. All right, I have a problem. My foot is already falling asleep. Just gonna ignore that. It's not a big deal. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. Let's do this. Here we go. It's gonna rock this. Okay, why am I nervous? I don't know. I always get nervous. It's funny. As many times as I've done this, you'd think I wouldn't get nervous, but I still do. Proof that, that's what it means to be human. You get nervous and you do it anyway. Life lesson right there. See, all kinds of life lessons with Melannie. It's amazing. Aren't you glad you tuned in today? Okay, do you ever stick your tongue out when you're thinking? I do all the time. And it's a little weird habit. I have no idea where it came from. Moving on. Okay. Moral of the story, we all have weird habits. See, more life lessons with Melannie. Today's a great episode. There's all these bonus tips and everything and stuff. Okay, moving on. I don't know where my brain is today. Okay, secret end of the video club. I think I change the name of the club every time, but you know what I mean. I'm talking to you, obviously. Our special word of the week, so I know who watches to the end of the video, is guitar. I don't know why. That just popped into my head. So we're going to go with guitar. I actually like the guitar a lot. I tried to learn the guitar, but I hurt my fingers really bad. And I know that's a pathetic excuse, but it's true. So that's why I stopped. Anyway, so if you watch to the end of the video, comment guitar to let me know. I love reading your comments, so keep them coming. Go team. Go team. I don't usually dance that awkwardly. Sometimes I do because it's funny. But I have a bunch of stuff in front of me that you can't even see. And then this is in front of me too. So that's my excuse. And I'm sticking to it. Okay, I'm done now. How do I get out of here? Oh, I have to hit stop.